Greetings. This episode relates just some of the auto trails in Indiana listed in my book, Fun Indiana Road Trips. Before getting started, I would encourage you to subscribe to the Mossy Feet Books YouTube channel for more great content. If you like my videos, please hit the like button. The more likes I get, the more YouTube will show it to other people, allowing me to grow the channel. I also entreat you to visit my website, www.mossyfeetbooks.com. There you will find sample chapters, podcasts, a slew of content, and links to where you can buy my books. While visiting the website, you can subscribe to it and receive email notifications of when I publish a new book or other content like this video and podcast. This episode is based on my book, Fun Indiana Road Trips. What could be more fun than a cross-country road trip across Indiana? Discover Indiana's covered bridges, wineries, caves, and much, much more by taking one of the auto tours listed in this guidebook. The book lists over 30 Indiana road trips for Hoosiers to take while they learn the history, culture, arts, and natural wonders of the Hoosier State. Fun Indiana Road Trips includes a description of the auto trail, contact information, Indiana County tourism sites, and a guide to navigating Indiana's system of back roads. First one is the American Red Cross Driving Tour. This tour, American Red Cross founder Clara Barton spent time working in southern Indiana. This tour includes places that Clara Barton visited while working in Lawrence County. The Lawrence County Barn Quilt Trail. The barn quilts are squares of wood decorated areas residents like to decorate their barns or other outbuildings with these colorful decorations. Some barn quilts are designed to mimic a family quilt that may have been passed down through the generations. Some tell a story, while others are just fun designs to liven up the rural countryside. As you tour the countryside, please remember that these are on private property, so kindly respect their privacy and only view them from the road. Many are located right along US 50. And the book also includes several other barn quilt tours in other areas of the state. Then we go to the Johnson County Coffee Trail, nestled just south of Indianapolis. A vibrant coffee scene awaits enthusiasts and caffeine connoisseurs. From cozy neighborhood spots to trendy urban cafes, the area boasts a diverse range of coffee shops that cater to every taste and preference. Follow the coffee trail where they indulge in rich brews, delightful pastries, and a warm, welcoming atmosphere. The Garfield Trail, Garfield the Cat's creator, Jim Davis, is from Grant County, Indiana. This trail is dedicated to the artist and the cat. Each of the 6 statues on the trail depicts the theme of the statue's location. The historic Michigan Road. Michigan Road is one of the oldest roads in Indiana, built in the early 1800s to connect Madison, Indiana with Michigan City. When the Indiana state government moved from Corydon, Indiana to Indianapolis, the legislators and governor found themselves in isolation. There were no good roads leading from the new capital city, and the White River was not navigable. They sought to rectify this by passing legislation to build the first, quote, superhighway, unquote, in the state of Indiana. To accomplish this goal, they needed to negotiate a treaty with the Potawatomi Indian tribe and clear a vast swath of trees the length of the state from Madison to Michigan City. The Hoosier Wine Trail is made up of 7 boutique wineries, closely follow the I-64 corridor, making travel between the wineries both delicious and easy. Visit multiple wineries in a day or spread the fun out over the course of multiple weeks. Indiana's back roads are also an alluring option, allowing you to cruise a 100-mile trail at a more relaxed pace while giving you the opportunity to take in some of the sights in addition to sampling the award-winning wines. Hoosier Wine Trail includes the following wineries: River City Winery, Indian Creek Winery, Scout Mountain Winery, Blue Heron Vineyards and Winery, Monkey Hollow Winery, Pepper Ridge Winery, Mystique Winery. The trail goes through Floyd, Harrison, Jackson, Perry, Spencer, and Warwick counties. The Ice Cream Trail, cool off this summer with the Southern Indiana Ice Cream Trail. Pick up Ice Cream Trail Pass, which features 14 of Southern Indiana's ice cream shops. Get your pass stamped in each location and turn it in to get a free t-shirt. The Indiana Glass Trail serves as a showcase for talented Hoosier artisans who create works of glass art using various methods and skills that few possess. The trail connects nearly 20 counties in which tradition and history of glass arts can be experienced firsthand. Visitors touring the trail may visit studios, galleries, and museums, as well as glass-focused festivals, and workshops, and are located throughout the communities along the trail. The Indiana Tenderloin Tasting Trail. This trail visits a number of Hoosier restaurants that serve this tasty Indiana classic sandwich. Indiana Historic Pathways travels through 16 counties from the Wabash River to the Ohio River. The trail follows the path of the Buffalo Trace and passes dozens of historic spots and parks in southern Indiana. Attractions include historic mansions, museums, caves, antiques, and much, much more. The tour includes 2 Indiana State Historic Sites, 2 National Wildlife Refuges, state parks, and churches. The Indiana Covered Bridge Trail covers 9 counties and 9 bridges. The Indiana Covered Bridge Loop features single, double, triple span bridges and the only remaining double tunnel bridge in Indiana. Drive the loop in a day-long adventure or over a long weekend. Your journey will cover approximately 216 miles throughout the counties of Bartholomew, Brown, Decatur, Jackson, Jennings, and Lawrence. The Indiana Limestone Trail. Indiana's limestone deposits formed during the Ordovician period, hard to get my Hoosier tongue wrapped around that word, about 1.5 million years ago when the land is now Indiana lay near the tropics, covered with a warm, shallow sea. The sea was rich with marine organisms such as brachiopods, pyrozoans, trilobites, and corals. These organisms died and settled at the bottom of the sea. Through continental drift, this land migrated north around 40 million years ago. The sea dried up. Geologic forces lifted the landmass out of the sea. The limestone deposits became covered with sediment over the ages. Glaciers scoured the countryside during the Ice Age, exposing some of this rock. The Indiana Uplands Wine Trail. It includes 9 wineries and over 250 plus different kinds of wines in 7 counties. The Ohio River Valley Fossil Trail is a partnership of a dozen parks, museums, and other regional sites where fossils can be seen and touched across Indiana, Kentucky, and Ohio. The Park County Covered Bridge Trail. Park County offers several covered bridges, driving tours, and maps to aid the visitor in their visit to Park County. The tour maps show covered bridges, maple syrup camps, horse riding stables, golf courses, lodging, and boat rentals in Park County. Visitors will find 5 different routes that include 31 different covered bridges. The Ripley County Underground Railroad Driving Trail. The Ripley County Historical Society offers a brochure that outlines the 5 driving tours that list places in Ripley County that were important in the Underground Railroad. The tours all begin at the Ripley County Courthouse in Versailles. Interested visitors may obtain the booklets at the Ripley County Historical Society on the Courthouse Square in Versailles, or from a rack outside the Ripley County Tourism Bureau Welcome Center on U.S. Route 50. The Steuben County Beer Trail. This trail visits several establishments in Steuben County noted for their craft beers. The Sweets Trail. The best sweets are just south of Indianapolis. Experience a classic candy store, savor homemade ice cream, snack on one-of-a-kind popcorn, and more. The Whitewater Canal Scenic Byway. This byway has 4 different loops. Loops may be followed individually or joined together for one long tour. The 5 loops include the Canal Route, the East Fork Loop, the Oldenburg-Batesville Loop, the Dearborn-Ripley Loop. These are just a few of the many auto tours found in the book. Also included are cave trails, more wine and craft beer trails, and historic tours of all kinds. This episode is based upon my book, Fun Indiana Road Trips, available on the website www.mozziefeetbooks.com. The book is part of my Explore Indiana series. The book lists dozens of auto tours in Indiana that allow the traveler to explore the state by car. Tours include history tours, winery tours, antique tours, covered bridge tours, and tours of many other topics. I include complete information on each of these tours, as well as visitor center information about the counties they go through for dining information, as well as other attractions in the area. I encourage you to visit my website where you find links to the book, or you can purchase it direct from me, the author. Please subscribe to the website for email notification of updates and new book publications. You find my book locally at the Walnut Street Variety Shop in Batesville, Indiana. I hope you enjoyed this podcast, and thank you for listening.